Hello there, my beautiful collective. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Oh my goodness, what's the vibe? What's the vibe here? Ooh, y'all are pulling nothing really matters. You're pulling Madonna vibes. Okay, the Ray of Light album. So keep it light, bright, optimistic, right? Ooh, trust in your instincts, trust in your intuition. Some of you dealing with some messy HR vibes. Oh. What's your definition of happily ever after? Oh, what is your definition of happily ever after? For yourself. This is like a singularity. So you could be having some really amazing dreams. The Ace of Swords with the Page of Swords. Some of you are outsmarting your cross-watchers because you're kind of counterbalancing the energy there with the Temperance Angel. Look at that. Look at you go. There's the Three of Pentacles. New ideas, new ways of looking at things, keeping it light, bright, positive. With the Five of Cups. Somebody don't like this new you, though. This is a stuck, stagnant energy. So your cross-watcher is probably sending you some negative vibes. What else is new, right? Ooh. Some of you are dealing with the kind of wounded vibe here, that Leo energy. Some of you, you're out playing like the player vibes here. So someone don't like the fact that you're not like playing the games anymore, or some of you with regard to like the vibes here. Ooh. You're like already in retrograde energy. So whatever your rules of retrograde are, those of you with your astrology, pay attention to any trines going on within your astrology, because that could help benefit you and definitely help you avoid that energy. Whoever the fuck's in this Five of Cups. Four of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. There's the Eight of Swords. There's the Seven of Swords. So you're already in like pre-retrograde vibes. So you've already pulled your energy back. You're not in the game playing vibe. You're hard to read, or some of you, you're not doing what is kind of expected. Those of you that aren't dating, maybe you started the date, maybe you got on the dating apps, and then you realize that everyone is like still concentrating on their ex energy while you're more forward thinking. Oh, you probably had some really bad dates where someone was just constantly talking about their ex. Hey, what's over that Two of Wands? Yeah, the Seven of Cups. Ooh, some of you mindful of this ex energy as well. Capricorn keeps pulling that vibe. So take what's yours, leave what's not. You've already figured out what that sort of happy Ten of Cups energy is for you. But you're creating it for yourself here. You're the one making the decisions on that as well. Some of you, some like really interesting or messy HR vibes. The King of Swords, the Pisces, there with the Queen of Wands to the Emperor energy. So you got Aries and Pisces vibes right there. And there you got the Tower vibe. Ooh. What was meant to keep you stuck or stagnant, or for some of you, for you to sign a shitty fucking contract, but you didn't. Literally or metaphorically there with that Three of Pentacles. Hey, look at that. Some of you getting out of those single groups. Once you get out of that single group sort of mindset, and you're not the one that's sitting there crying and boo-hooing about relationships or partnerships, you're actually feeling pretty confident about dating. You're actually, whether you're dating or not, you don't see it as being such a mind fuck here with this Five of Cups to the Seven of Pentacles. Look at that. Those of you that have moved from all that stuck, stagnant energy. So you're not defined by your heartbreak here. You're not interested in those sort of some of you. You're not in that woe is my life or woe is love type energy. Damn, I like this for you. Some of you are definitely upgrading from the singles group. Some of you, that could be a hiccup with regard to interpersonal relationships or partnerships around you. You're in the singles group, but you're the one that gets all the attention. You're in the singles group, but people know you're not going to be single for long. But you're also, if you're dating, you're going on a lot of dates, and you're turning a lot of dates down. And some of you, you maybe get through half your drink before you realize that someone is still stuck in X energy. So that's not even what the fuck you're interested in. What's over the Ten of Swords? The Eight of Cups to the Eight of Wands. Yeah, things have changed for you. There's an optimism vibe going with you now. You're kind of embodying that Sagittarius energy. Hi, one more with the Six of Swords. To the Seven of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. Two of Swords. Pay attention to your astrology. And make sure that you're focusing on yourself. I love the Virgo there. I love the Aquarius star. Virgo and Aquarius, pay attention where Virgo and Aquarius is in your astrology. Because Virgo and Aquarius are being... they got their own little thing going on there. I feel like they got their own little sort of retrograde energy going on with that Two of Pentacles vibes. So, mindful of your Virgo placement and mindful of the Aquarius vibe. And some of you, the Virgo and the Aquarius could be going through their own little fucking things. So, I don't know. Be optimistic, whatever the fucking energy that you're in, and you're going to be just fine. You're going to be just fine. You're going to be just fine. Four of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, there to the Seven of Swords. You're going to be just fine. You're going to be just fine. Ooh, you're pulling Madonna's Ray of Light album. So, if you know it, what's your favorite song? You're pulling the Nothing Really Matters vibe. Some of you with like the group dynamic with you, because that's given like the background dancer energy with Madonna. Express Yourself video, the Blonde Ambition tour. Some of you moving from those group dynamics. Some of you getting out of them singles groups, for fuck's sake. Eight of Cups, the Lovers, the World, they're the... Oh, look at that. Gemini and Sagittarius energy. Gemini and Sagittarius are the opposite of each other on the zodiac. Some of y'all, if you know what your moon nodes are, this could be with regard to the relationships or partnerships. Those of you that just aren't fucking overwhelmed, you can date, you can not date. Either way, it's not a... You're not really tempted much either. So whatever the hell you got going on, you're kind of content in whatever energy. You're kind of liking the vibe. But I do feel like you're very mindful of the water placement in your astrology. So those of you that know the water signs and how they kind of affect your energy here. Over top of that is the Five of Pentacles. Look at that. There with the Nine of Pentacles. You're achieving dreams and goals on your own. So, you know that a relationship doesn't necessarily bring happiness unless you have happiness within yourself. So, if you're not happy in your own vibe, you're not going to be happy in a relationship or partnership. Some of you could be noticing that when you're going out there dating, and you're getting a lot of the people that are still in X vibes. They haven't moved through their sort of heartbroken energy. Really interesting vibes here when it comes to work. I like the HR vibes for you. So those of you, new options, new opportunities. Keep your options open. All right, with the Six of Cups. There with the Four of Pentacles. Some of you going back to what you loved, what you enjoyed. Just really kind of doing your own little fucking thing here. You're like, I don't know. You're on your own little journey here of self-discovery. Self-discovery, growth, and a lot of you bringing in better relationships or partnerships because you're far more focused on what you don't want versus what you do want. Yeah, look at that with the 9 of Cups. Oh, wow. So, happy singles. What's your favorite astrologer as well? I feel like the astrology is interesting and it's going to be different for all of you. So, whether you're watching your Western or your Vedic astrology here. The Gemini and the Sagittarius vibes are the opposite on the zodiac. So, some of you, your moon nodes could be switching up. Others of you getting single, those of you staying single, or those of you who really don't give a fuck whether you're in a relationship or partnership. Yeah, you're good on your own here. You're kind of liking the vibes as well. Well, look at you. Look at you, look at you, look at you. Capricorn, what y'all got going on? Capricorn, what you got going on? Mindful of the contract energy with you, Capricorn. Some of you, you're going to be at a point in your life where every relationship has a contract attached to it. And that's just going to be the way that it is. And that's going to be something that you're going to have to get used to. So don't let your emotions overwhelm you. If you have to sign a contract, make sure that the contracts are actually just as good for you as what they are for everybody else. Especially if there's like a romantic vibe to it. 6 of Swords, the 5 of Pentacles, the World vibes, Sagittarius there with the Sun vibes. Those of you that's in that vibe, that's kind of, I mean, every relationship that you have basically has a contract attached to it. Don't let that, oh, I love you so much, baby, I trust you shit work. I mean, make sure that the terms and conditions of the contract are actually as beneficial to you. Or at least make sure that you're not going to get fucked over. Because someone needs you far more than you need them. But I don't think you realize that. Someone is stuck or stagnant and needs you all up in your feels or emotions. Especially if this is new vibes for you. Because some of you, Capricorns, I feel like you're going to be getting some options and some opportunities that you're gonna kind of feel like a fish out of water. Or it's going to be completely different. So don't let your emotions overwhelm you. Some of you, this could be friendship vibes or this could be romantic energy with you, Capricorn. So I don't care if you're signing a contract or with regard to like the options or the opportunities. Definitely don't be signing anything if you've been drinking. So those of you, if you go on work dinners or where you drink your lunch, maybe not. Stick to like club soda or something like that. Those of you, if you're dating as well, maybe, you know, stick to club soda. Because someone needs you far more than you need them. And it's a new kind of a new approach, a new attitude. Some of you, just a new way of looking at those relationships or partnerships. So that way you don't get taken advantage of. Because the Queen of Wands is always going to be answering to the Emperor. So whoever you're dealing with has someone else that's kind of puppeteering their sort of actions or opportunities. So, 8 of Wands, that's the message. Ooh. Look at you grow, Capricorn. Oh, I like that. Geminis, what's up with your vibes? Geminis, I love your energy, but damn. You're doing a lot of counterbalance energy, or some of you, you're doing a lot of resistance training. Maybe you got you some resistance bands, or you got to counterbalance the vibes out of something because you're looking way too good. My creatives, this is like you're getting like the option or the opportunity to be center stage here. But in order for you to be center stage, someone else isn't. So some of you, with regard to those romantic relationships or partnerships, someone isn't single or someone has messy ex energy or someone just really has shit choice and partners. So keep that in mind. Geminis, I like the dancing energy with you. So I don't know if it's like romantic options or romantic opportunities with you. Or you finding someone that you really can kind of get into the groove with. And you have like a good, it's like a good rapport energy. You're able to work together and create together. And it's a very comfortable energy. It's like you know the dance steps, but you've never danced with this person before. So there's a familiarity to it, but you like it. It's nothing complicated either. Some of you avoid anything or anyone that's just complicated. You don't need that shit. You've got a King of Pentacles that's kind of a... I don't know. The King of Pentacles, I don't know what the fuck they're dealing with. I was going to say they're like the Pirate of Penzance energy here. They don't know what the fuck. Or they're in some very complicated sort of options or opportunities. There's the Libra vibe. There's the Three of Wands. There's the Six of Wands. There's the Ten of Pentacles. There's the Queen of Swords. Two of Pentacles. Sagittarius. There's the Hierophant. There's the Hangman energy. And there's the King of Cups. King of Pentacles and King of Cups. King of Cups is an X energy that misses you. The Queen of Swords is like, this is someone that's working on your behalf that you don't realize. So this is the one that's telling everybody all the positives about you while everybody else is talking shit. And Geminis, I do feel like you have someone that's talking a lot of shit about you. But at the same time, they know that whatever options or opportunities you have, they don't. Those of you with messy, like, those of you that date like really messy fucking individuals, you know that's a choice, right? So some of you, take a moment. You always pull the Hierophant vibe. I feel like for some of you, maybe like 4 or 5 of you, if you're dating somebody who is a religious person, meaning they go to church at least 3 times a fucking week, someone could be going through something on a religious level that doesn't really have anything to do with you. Or some of you, this could be like the vibe of, are you going to convert when it comes to like the religious energy here? And someone could just have a bunch of religious guilt that they need to work through on their own. So make sure that you're like prioritizing yourself here. I like the religious element here with you because I don't feel like it's a decisive factor when it comes to you. But take a moment when it comes to that. Others of you with the Hierophant vibe, this is really good work energy. But I almost feel like you have a boss or somebody that's talking shit about you because there is like a promotion. You're never like supposed to be the one to get the attention, but then you're the one that gets the attention. So some of you, if someone's dating somebody and they want them in that kind of position, and some of y'all are dealing with some really just dumbass fucking HR people. So some of you are a little mindful of that, especially if there's like dating in the workplace. Maybe some of y'all, there's an HR person that's dating in the workplace and wanting to, whoever the hell they're dating or whoever the hell they like, they want to give a position to. Some of y'all are mindful of that energy as well. Just assume that anyone you're dealing with can't make decisions and has a fucked up sort of vibe about them, and you're going to be okay. Just make sure you're prioritizing yourself and you're avoiding all the 5 of Wands sort of stuck stagnant energy. Or some of you, just the shitty options or the shitty opportunities. Or those that can't decide what the hell it is that they want or need. That would just basically keep you stuck or stagnant. King of Pentacles, the World vibe to the 3 of Pentacles. Stay grounded, stay focused, and keep doing whatever the fuck it is you're doing, Geminis. Because you're definitely attracting attention. But not everyone's liking this vibe with you. Those of you with like the workplace drama, most definitely. Especially when you get like the Sagittarius energy or like the High Priestess energy. You got the Hierophant energy here as well. There's like there's a hierarchy to this, and at the same time, Geminis, I don't feel like you're the one that's having to deal with that, especially when it comes to making choices and decisions. King of Cups and the King of Pentacles, but neither one of them are really focused enough. So trust your instincts, trust your intuition. You'll know if the vibe is right. You're definitely very hard to read here because you've changed something that makes all the difference with you. We could go on and talk about the complexity of you Geminis, but you got to be a little complex when it comes to your decision making and your options and your opportunities. And some of you, I mean, you got some very indecisive kind of vibes. So just keep that in mind when it comes to your choices. Ay, look at you go, Geminis. It's fun. I like it. It shouldn't complicate you. It shouldn't overwhelm you either. So if you're finding it feels a little too complicated or overwhelming, just sit your ass the fuck down. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. It's not that complicated. Oy. Hey, High Priestess, huh? Okay. So, what's on your mind here? Clear your mind. What are you meditating on? Oh. If it's half, lay low. If it's harvest, go slow. And if it's full, then go. Oh, Geminis. Some of you pay a tad bit more attention to your astrology. Well, I guess this is more of a collective vibe, huh? I don't know. Take what's yours and leave what's not. So what's this about? What's this about? Clear your mind. Clear your mind. Clear your mind. Oh, that's interesting. I was looking at the Angels deck, and then there's the Hierophant that comes out. So, I don't know. Do you believe in angels? Something good in everything you see. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Pentacles. Someone is sending you peace, love, and light and bringing like a balanced energy in here with you. But each cup has a coaster. The Six of Cups there to the Six of Pentacles. So you shouldn't be feeling overwhelmed with regard to any kind of decisions that you're making. So it's very grounded. It's focused. You know what the sort of vibe is with regard to it. And the emotional energy that you put forth to it is it kind of vibes. It vibes right? So, There's the Four of Swords. There's the Ace of Pentacles. There's the Three of Swords. Oh my goodness. There's a heartbreak vibe on this as well. So, I don't know. If anyone's getting readings on you or anyone's like cross-watching readings on you, they kind of keep saying the same thing. Or they keep getting the same thing. So, damn. I don't know if this is Gemini vibes or just a generic sort of love energy here. So, take what's yours and leave what's not. But damn, this kind of balanced energy is coming in for you. But you're not being overwhelmed. You're doing the work. You're trusting your instincts. You're trusting your intuition. Some of you, maybe you're saying a little prayers while you're working, or you're being very proactive with your decision making. Chariot vibes. We are in Cancer season. There's the Tower vibes. There's the Ace of Cups. So you're going to be just fine. Stay moisturized. Stay hydrated as well. Oh, there's the Scorpio vibe. Lord have mercy. You got Cancer and you got Scorpio right there. Kind of oh, sweet Jesus. Those of you with a lot of water in your astrology. What's over the Cancer vibes? The Two of Cups. Some of you, be mindful of the sort of anoxic relationships or partnerships here, where there's so much with the Cancer vibes and the Scorpio vibes there. It's kind of like there's so much love, but you can't really build, grow, or create anything. So it's relationships or partnerships that really, they don't go nowhere because there's not enough sort of, there's not enough energy there. There's not enough space to breathe. There's not enough room for growth. And some of you, you never get past the sort of emotional vibe of the relationship or partnership. With the Chariot energy there and the Scorpio vibes, Both of you are either stuck or stagnant, undecided, or you can't really express yourself to the point that creates a positive sort of relationship or partnership. This is those of you in those relationships or partnerships, or those of you that's kind of understanding why those relationships or partnerships don't work. You notice the caduceus energy there. Some of you need to focus more on healing relationships or partnerships, understanding yourself more. Those of you understanding the water placements in your astrology so you don't get overwhelmed. What is it they say? Never turn your back to the sea. It's kind of like that vibe. Well, for fuck's sake. There's the world vibe. Not particularly to you, just kind of common sense and being very mindful here. Some of you, just because there's like a relationship or partnership, doesn't necessarily mean that it's really going to go anywhere. Especially with the Cancer vibes there and that Scorpio vibe. Because there's not enough energy there for that relationship or partnership to really grow. It's kind of more of a stuck stagnant. It's those that they can say I love you and there's all this sort of love, but they can't like do like simple tasks together. So it's like simple basic sort of things that you should be able to do with your partner in a relationship or partnership. They can't. Or with regard to that relationship or partnership, nothing really seems to work. And this is kind of with regard to how the partnership works anyway. So, you know, if you try to cook together, y'all just in each other's way. If you try to do anything, there's more like arguing and fussing and fighting and kind of that resentment energy. It's like if you're trying to dance, y'all just keep stepping on each other's fucking toes here, right? So there might be love, but that don't mean anything. Some of you not being overwhelmed with regard to your options or your opportunities anyway. Over the world vibe, yeah, there's the Ten of Swords energy. New options, new opportunities, and how the fuck are you looking at things anyway? Some of you with the cross-watcher energy, do be mindful of that. Is that getting you anywhere? Does it bring about positive vibes when it comes to you? Are you growing from those relationships or partnerships as well? Or is this just a lot of... Some of you, this isn't even like start-stop vibes. I mean, everything about the relationship or partnership is just... It ain't going nowhere. But, oh my goodness, there's so much love, right? But it doesn't really go anywhere. It doesn't ever really amount to anything that's going to be worth your time, energy, or attention anyway. Very grounded and focused. Those of you, just be mindful, especially with the Cancer and the Scorpio vibes here. So, what's your favorite astrologer? And be mindful if you got a lot of Cancer or Scorpio in your astrology. Or those of you, something interesting going on astrologically with the Cancer and the Scorpio vibes. Well, for fuck's sake. What the hell? What the hell? Take what's yours, leave what's not. It's not that there isn't anything there, but it never really goes anywhere. Even simple things don't work with regard to the relationship or partnership. What else we got going on here? Okay. The world vibe. So what's up with this? Getting a lot of attention. And there's the Capricorn vibe. You being very grounded and focused. Oh, you got Capricorn and Aries. Interesting. Top of the deck here. You got the Two of Cups. I with the Three of Swords. Oh, sweet Jesus. Yeah, some of y'all do your shadow work vibes. Do your shadow work. Someone here is going to have the conversation. If someone gets gifted like a diamond, whether it's like a real diamond or it's one of those fake diamonds. And not like the fake diamonds. It's not like a cubic zirconia, but it's like the other kind of fake diamond that really isn't a fake diamond, but it actually is a fake diamond. For some of you, that could mean something. Some of you, there's like an offer or an opportunity that wants to come in, but someone is still kind of, it's not like the right kind of vibe. It's not like the right kind of vibe. But it kind of comes down to that energy of... Now that's an interesting conversation, and it either matters to you or it doesn't, but some of you it will. Because it's not a fake diamond, it's not like a cubic zirconia, but it's actually not like a natural diamond. Do you know what I mean? I am there with the lovers. Oh, sweet Jesus. There with the King of Pentacles. Oh, this is given like Fool's Gold vibe as well. And there's the Eight of Cups. Over the King of Pentacles is the Ten of Cups. Between the Capricorn and the Eight of Cups is the Eight of Swords. What the fuck? What the fuck are y'all doing here? So this is like a generic love reading. This is like a generic kind of relationship or partnership. Someone's going to be really agitated if they don't get like the real diamonds. But it's not like a cubic zirconia. It's like the other kind of... Like you can't say not real diamonds, but you know what I mean? I don't know. If you know, you know. So take what's yours and leave what's not. Five of Wands. There's the Aquarius star. There's the Nine of Cups. Knight of Swords. Seven of Cups. I with the Three of Pentacles. There with the Two of Wands. Six of Wands. The Queen of Cups. The Sun vibes. And the Nine of Swords. There with the Three of Wands. Oh my goodness. Those of you who are happy as fuck single and not really complicated with anything here. So there's more clarity with regard to options or opportunities with you. But damn. There's the Five of Pentacles. Ooh, astrology is interesting. Pay attention to where Neptune is, because there's something here with like the diamonds vibe. But isn't it Neptune that rains diamonds? And some of you, this is like, it's not a cubic zirconia, but it's not like a real diamond. But it is like technically a real diamond. So I don't know, if you're in that kind of energy, maybe that's a conversation you need to have before you go buying someone some jewelry, because it matters here to somebody. Some of you, this does kind of feel like the pressure is on to create some sort of relationship or partnership, but someone else is like focused on something else. So some of you could most definitely be turning down a proposal because you're like, I fuck though. What? That isn't even what the hell you're interested in. Work vibes here or like the romantic vibes? If you really don't know, if you're like buying someone diamonds, really kind of figure out what their thoughts and philosophies are on something. Because it's not a cubic zirconia, but it's not like technically a natural diamond. So, I don't know. Before you do something like that, find out if it actually matters to somebody. Because for someone here, it does. It really fucking does. That's only if you plan on purchasing like some jewelry here. So take what's yours or leave what's not. Pay attention to what Neptune's got going on with your astrology. Anything else on this? Or someone could find out, maybe after the relationship is over, that the diamond was fake. Or the diamond, it wasn't like a natural stone. There with the Chariot vibes, look at that. The King of Swords, the King of Cups, the Hangman energy to the Four of Cups. Yeah, someone's going to turn down and offer an opportunity because they're really just not feeling that vibe. So, I don't know. Some of you don't get your expectations or your hopes up because someone is definitely going to decline and offer an opportunity. Because they know that something about it just isn't right. Oh, I like the Seven of Pentacles energy with you. Do you watch your favorite astrologer? This is given like the Goldilocks zone vibe. So, ooh, something about your astrology. Some of you, this is kind of giving Mercury retrograde vibes as well. The Knight of Pentacles, there with the Five of Cups, there with the Page of Wands. There with the Eight of Swords. Ooh. There with the Wheel of Fortune vibes. Ay, sweet Jesus. Who the fuck is all about the bling? Who is all about the bling? Because this is given vanilla ice, ice, baby. Dun, 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 dun. Ay, sweet Jesus. Ay, sweet Jesus. Everything about this is messy as fuck, though. It's messy as fuck. So all the glitters isn't gold, all the shines isn't diamonds. Shine bright like a diamond. Someone here is going to turn down a proposal. And that's okay. Because you kind of like the energy that you're in. You really like the energy that you're in. Some of you mindful of like random vibes as well. There's something interesting astrologically with you. So watch your favorite astrologer. Pay attention to like the oddity here. There's something interesting. That's kind of like an oddity vibe. Pay attention to Neptune. Pay attention to Neptune. And for fuck's sake, if you're buying jewelry, some of y'all need to ask the important question. That is so fucking specific, but... The Queen of Cups is kind of stuck or stagnant. So this is like giving like the Fool's Gold vibe as well. So some of y'all don't get your hopes up with regard to like an option or an opportunity. Because someone's going to turn down a proposal. They really are. Mindful of the water placement as well. If you're hiking or traveling or something along that lines. Nine of Cups. I like the Arches energy here. And there's the Three of Swords and there's the Ten of Swords. There's the Nine of Wands. Ay, fuck. Nine of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, there's the Virgo vibes, there's the Eight of Wands, Queen of Wands, Two of Cups, the Hierophant energy, the King of Wands. The World vibes, the Two of Wands, the Libra, to the Aries, to the Page of Swords, to the Three of Wands. Aye, to the Ten of Cups. Someone's gonna go be happy, but they're gonna create their own fucking happiness here. So, there's the Ten of Cups there to the Fool vibe. So if some of you are like expecting some kind of situationship or some sort of proposal or something to work out, everything kind of, it doesn't go to plan here. The Libra and the Aries vibe here is very stuck and stagnant. The King and Queen of Wands are kind of like on two different vibes as well. That could almost be someone's duality, because that's given like androgynous or ambiguity here. Ooh. Something or someone's gonna go be happy, and they're just kind of gonna go do their thing. Someone is turning down a proposal, though. If you're really thinking about buying a diamond, some of y'all need to have the conversation on that. Someone needs to have the conversation on that. King of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, the Sun vibes there with the Sagittarius energy. Lord have mercy. The King of Pentacles is way too stuck or stagnant here. The King of Pentacles is kind of stingy as fuck as well. Yeah, there's the Capricorn energy. Some of you really be mindful of random options or opportunities, because it's not really something that's kind of situated there to keep things very stuck or stagnant. So make smart choices here. Aye. Here you got Cancer and Capricorn doing a little dance together, but they're kind of out of step. There with the Three of Cups. There with the Four of Cups. Aye. If you're partying, make smart choices. Some of you, if you're going out partying, maybe, you know, stick to like, some of y'all need to stick with like seltzer water or some shit like that. Or do like a mocktail to make it look like you got a cocktail. But the Cancer and the Capricorn vibe, they're doing a little dance, but they're not in sync with each other. So make sure you're making some really super smart choices now. Some of you do make sure you have a designated driver, so that way you avoid this energy. Some of you you don't need to be, some of y'all don't need to be partying any fucking way. So, I don't know, take what's yours, leave what's not. Over the Four of Cups, there's the Ace of Swords. Some of you mindful of like the really random energy. There's something really super random that really isn't. So make smart choices, especially there at that Five of Wands vibe. So those of you out there dating, those of you out there just sort of having some fun, those of you mindful of all the random vibes. That way you don't get kind of stuck or stagnant in something that isn't very good. Some of you travel plans could definitely change when it comes to you, because Cancer and the Capricorn there is doing a little dance, but they're not in step with each other. So, What the fuck? Knight of Swords, Seven of Swords. Street smart and wise. Street smart and wise. Street smart and wise. Healthy choices here as well. So, some of y'all avoiding the temptation energy. Ooh. Virgo and Aquarius are the wild cards. But Virgo and Aquarius are also going to prioritize themselves as well. So, oi. You got Cancer, Capricorn, and there you got the Virgo energy. That could be an interesting trine in your astrology. Temperance angel. This has got to bring your own. And some of you, I mean, you need to stick to like seltzer water or like a mocktail if you absolutely must. So that way you're making like some super smart decisions here. Definitely be very mindful when you're traveling. So make sure you know where you're going and you're kind of paying attention to the... If you don't know where the fuck you're going, know what you need to pay attention to. So that way you're making smart choices. Some of you maybe call ahead and make reservations so that way you kind of know or you understand more kind of what this energy is. Cancer and Capricorn, they're not really dancing well together. So this is like an interesting, this could be a transiting vibe. You're just gonna have to trust your instincts on this one. But no partying. If you're going out, drink like seltzer water, have plans, and I don't know. I mean, some of y'all just need to trust your like instincts and intuition on something. If the vibe ain't right, then you know what? It's not something you need to be interested in. Someone is all sort of stuck or stagnant because there's like this balanced energy in. So if you're feeling a tad bit overwhelmed, like watch your favorite astrologer and kind of figure out what the hell the sort of vibe is with you. You're just gonna have to trust your instincts and intuition as well. So I don't know. Don't second guess yourself. Don't second guess yourself. The vibe ain't right. If the vibe ain't right. So you could be changing up travel plans, or some of you, it's kind of like make sure you know wherever the fuck you're going, what your options or your opportunities are. Take what's yours, leave what's not. We're just kind of seeing where the energy's taking us here. I kind of like this for you. There's a promotion energy, but you have to make sure that you're kind of focused and doing the work. So some of you, if you can, maybe you're doing a little bit more meditations, or maybe you're praying more, or kind of the way you look at things are kind of switching up when it comes to you. Virgo and Aquarius. I don't know. What's your favorite astrologer? Pay attention to where Virgo and Aquarius is at in your astrology. Virgo and Aquarius, they kind of be trickster energies. So, I don't know what your kind of philosophies are on things, but it's kind of interesting. There's the Five of Wands. High Priestess energy, there with the Gemini vibes. King of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, or Six of Swords. Excuse me. So, what's your favorite astrologer? There's a Magician energy. Yeah, but you notice there's some of you. What version of Rock the Boat do you like? Some of you, those King and Queen of Cups just come in long enough to kind of disrupt the vibe here. Don't let yourself be overwhelmed. This is also given the vibe of the gondola that kind of flips over, right? So, I mean, sweet Jesus. What's your favorite version of Rock the Boat? Look at that with the Aquarius vibe. Aquarius and Virgo, some of you are kind of the tricksters. There you got the Scorpio. There you got the Eight of Swords. There you got the Ten of Swords. And there you got the Eight of Cups. Page of Wands. There to the Queen of Cups. Lord have mercy. The King and Queen of Cups and their backs are to each other. What's between them? The Page of Swords. The Four of Swords. There with the Knight of Cups. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is given almost like a messy vibe. Kind of depends upon how you're viewing that Six of Swords. What's your what's your favorite Rock the Boat song? Scorpio, the Eight of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Eight of Cups. Some of you, this could be a relationship or partnership wanting to come together, but at the same time, it isn't going to be anything overwhelming. So, it's not like it's you're going to know it's like the perfect kind of relationship or partnership. This is a relationship or partnership. You haven't met this person. This is kind of like a new vibe. Those of you that's traveling, I like this what's your viewpoint on the Six of Swords, the Rock the Boat vibes? The Nine of Cups goes there to the Nine of Swords. There to the Three of Pentacles. Some of you, one relationship, partnership, situationship, option, or opportunity doesn't work out. But there's like another option or opportunity. But, oh my goodness. This is for some of you what could be kind of odd. Who the hell is upset over a relationship or partnership not working out? And then you could meet like somebody that would be like the perfect kind of option or opportunity. But you kind of piss it away because you're focused on what kind of didn't work. And then there you got like the Three of Pentacles. There with the Page of Pentacles. There to the Empress vibe. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's kind of the energy. Some of you are focused on the wrong kind of relationship or partnership anyway. Some of you, this is mindful of rebound relationships or partnerships as well. So, any of you dating, that's something that you need to be mindful of, right? You usually never want to get into a relationship with someone who is just out of a long-term relationship or partnership. You kind of want to make sure you kind of date around a little bit. People kind of experience what they need to. Some of you that don't like all that, the people that never shut the fuck up about their exes kind of vibe here as well. Some of you could have pissed away a perfect option or opportunity because you were stuck with like a relationship or partnership that wasn't the best for you. It's that Aquarius energy. Aquarius and Virgo are like trickster vibes. But I feel like they're doing something in astrology. So be mindful where the Virgo is and be mindful where Aquarius is with regard to your relationships or partnerships. wow. I like the Aries vibe there. Aries, Aquarius, you got Scorpio. What's your favorite version of Rock the Boat? You haven't met this relationship or partnership yet. This like King or Queen of Cups vibe. This isn't like a relationship or partnership. Nothing about this is going to be like, it's not going to be what some of you are kind of expecting with regard to relationships or partnerships. Some of you get over the energy of like stuck, stagnant relationships or partnerships. So you actually don't piss away like a better option or a better opportunity because you were way too focused with the Nine of Swords. Get out of your way when it comes to some of you an option or an opportunity, because that definitely makes the difference. Those of you, if whoever the fuck is buying jewelry, but it's not like it's a cubic zirconia, it's the other that is, I mean, it's technically real, but it's not, you know what I mean? So that really fucking matters to somebody. So if you're in that situation, some of you need to have that fucking conversation. That is not going to be for all of you, but for some of you, that's going to be a conversation you should have before. It's kind of petty. That's why if you don't know, I don't know. You need to ask. Over the Empress energy, there's the Four of Wands. Oh my goodness, whatever the fuck that vibe is. That is very oddly specific. Take what's yours or leave what's not. Some of you, someone could have thought they were getting something that was like worth a little more, but it's not. It's not necessarily a fake, but it's not exactly what the fuck you thought it was. So, ouch. The Five of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, there with the moon vibes. Some of you stay out of the water with the Judgment energy there and the Wheel of Fortune. So, mindful of the water placement in your astrology. Definitely mindful of this sort of Pisces vibe. And some of you, I mean, you need to make sure that you're paying attention to what you need to pay attention to. Whatever the hell the boat energy is. But Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, there to the Ace of Pentacles. Stay very grounded, stay very focused. There's something that you need to be mindful of too with that Nine of Wands. So, some of you don't need to be taking or making any unnecessary risks, right? I mean, if you're someone that doesn't like the water, then maybe don't get on that rickety little boat. If you don't like the water, it's not the time for you to go for a skinny dip at night, right? Whatever the hell your sort of fears are here, whatever the hell you need to be mindful of, it's kind of like your handicap in golf, right? You need to make sure that you're paying attention to what you need to pay attention to, because this is going to be what makes a better decision making for you. No unnecessary risks either. So you need to like trust the vibes, trust your instincts, trust your intuition. Damn, what the fuck? If you are buying jewelry though, have that conversation or kind of find out what the vibe is on that. Or some of you, it's not what the hell you think. It's not what the hell you think. So those of you, if you're buying something online and maybe someone's put it in like a fancy box, you need to make sure. Because something isn't what you think it is. Okay, fuck, anything else? Anything else? Hey, what do you need to be mindful of here in Cancer season? What's up with this? Watch your favorite astrologer and see what you need to be mindful of. I don't know what kind of full moons we're having, if we're having a lot of them in water sign energy or not. Some of you could be seeing a moonbow. So, you know, they only show up when there's moisture in the air. So that could be interesting for some of you. There's the Two of Wands. Don't be distracted either. Don't be distracted either. Because things are working out in a very weird way. It's given, with that vibe right there, like a acute and obtuse energy here. Well, those of you that's old enough to remember when obtuse was a word, right? Came from a movie. There's the Five of Swords. So look at things from a different perspective. Some of you, there's a little bit of an overly dramatic vibe here. Because that's given like the A2 Brutus type vibe. So, there with the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you with regard to like work options or work opportunities. Some of you might be noticing there's a little bit of a rift with your boss and their boss. So there could be a switch up with regard to like work dynamics where you're at. Pay that energy no mind. It doesn't have anything to do with you. But it does have to do with like the hierarchy of things. So stay focused on you. Stay optimistic. Something works out on your behalf because other people are messy. So be mindful of that. It's those of you that's happy and optimistic, regardless of whatever the sort of vibes are with you. Oh, look at that. There's the moon and there's the sun. There is no such thing as the dark side of the moon, because there just is no such thing. So you need the clarity that you need. Watch your favorite astrologer as well. Knight of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. There's the Four of Pentacles. There's an interesting transiting vibe going on for some of you. And there with the Two of Swords. So those of you that pay attention to like astronomy as well as astrology, pay attention to that. Pay attention to that. With the Five of Swords, this is mindful of like any kind of, there's like an over dramatic energy here, but it's not really overly dramatic. It just sort of creates that energy of. So keep focusing on you. What's over the Five of Swords? The Nine of Cups. Some of you are achieving that dream or goal and someone doesn't like it. Those of you in the workplace, especially those of you that's like going for promotions, those of you, especially those of you that were maybe, you were sent to do something to kind of just keep you busy while someone else was on the fast track to being promoted, but that kind of didn't work. And now wherever the hell you were at when you were just kind of doing your thing, I feel like you did a really good job. Some of you, I feel like your new supervisor and your old supervisor could be going through a little bit of rift. And that actually gets you noticed by like the Hierophant vibe. And there's like a positive here for you, but it was because you were just sort of focused and doing your own thing. There's a lot of secondary shit here that doesn't have anything to do with you. So, stay focused. You're achieving someone else's dream or goal. Especially those of you when it comes to like a work situation here. That's really fascinating. It's a counterintuitive vibe with the Knight of Wands there to the Knight of Pentacles to the Four of Pentacles to the Two of Swords. If you're a praying person, stay prayed up. Those of you, just fucking stay optimistic. The fact that you're not overwhelmed by anything makes this all this more interesting with you. You're a very optimistic person. Yeah, look at that with the Wheel of Fortune. Things are working out, but it's because of the energy that you're kind of manifesting in. So, oh, I love this. Whatever the hell the vibe is for you. But someone doesn't like the fact that you're achieving their like dream or goal. But that wasn't even what you were kind of focused on anyway. So it's kind of like you get a promotion, but maybe you just kind of filled in the department for a little bit, or someone wanted to give you like a shitty job. Some of you had a shitty job, but they didn't realize you really loved that kind of thing. So you were just like, oh, you love this shit. So someone didn't know you well enough, or something was kind of counterintuitive with the decision making. But if your new boss and your old boss are kind of having a little rift together, it kind of gets up to the Hierophant there. So there's a hierarchy to this that kind of works out on your behalf that you don't have to do anything about. Just, I mean, for fuck's sake, stay happy, stay optimistic. Be focused on what's important to you. Definitely with that Four of Pentacle vibes. Those of you that pay attention to your astrology, this is when you're kind of, you know, don't overwhelm yourself. Just kind of sit there and do your thing. And let everything kind of work out on your behalf here. But someone is definitely not happy with that Five of Swords energy. Oi. Because someone definitely isn't thinking like highly of you. Or someone definitely isn't wanting you to achieve that dream or goal. This feels like tangible options or tangible opportunities. This doesn't feel like you get that relationship. Because, I mean, relationships come or go. But some of you, the perfect option or the opportunity, ooh, that transcends any fucking relationship or partnership you have going on. Because you got the moon energy. There's no such thing as a dark side of the moon. We just don't see it. Because the moon is stationary. So while you were kind of sitting there doing your own thing, right? You kind of got an option or an opportunity. Some of you kind of get this energy because of the Streisand effect. Because I'm liking you're pulling like Streisand vibes. Because the song for you is, oh baby, it's songwriting, acting, producing. What makes them think that they can? Songwriting, acting, producing. If you know it, right? Aye. 10 of Cups to the Ace of Cups to the Ace of Swords. There at the Sagittarius vibe. Counterbalancing the Capricorn energy. So, oi. Oi. Fuck, now y'all are pulling Yentl vibes. So look at that. Good for you. Good for you. Yeah, you end up single in the end, but it actually works out better for you. It actually brings in like promotion energy with you as well. This is when you achieve those dreams or goals without really even having to try that hard. But you got a counterbalance energy. Someone definitely doesn't want you in that option or want you to have that opportunity. But they kind of created this option or opportunity for you. It was meant to keep you stuck or stagnant, but you overcame it. So some of you, what someone thought was your weakness was actually your strength. So it's kind of like you get the job of like untangling a box of fucked up like wires or shit, or like cords or some shit like that, right? But someone don't realize that you love doing that shit. So maybe you're a knitter and you're kind of used to that. And it's kind of whatever was meant to be like tedious and frustrating for you, you're actually like kind of enjoying that energy because you get a sense of accomplishment. Damn, look at that. But that brings about like a promotion energy with you, especially if you got like your new boss and your old boss are kind of having a little rift. You get like the Hierophant. So Keep your energy nice, simple, and uncomplicated. And go with the flow. Some of you could really be dealing with some really crappy HR people. So if you keep getting like the High Priestess energy in your reading, some of you, that could really be like really shitty HR vibes. So take what's yours, leave what's not. Temperance Angel and High Priestess energy. Some of you, that's like shitty HR vibes. Someone had something planned for somebody else. But then you get like the option of the opportunity from whatever was meant to keep you stuck or stagnant. But this is not something you're aware of. You're just sitting there happy as a pig in shit doing whatever the fuck it is you're doing. But it was supposed to be what would keep you stuck or stagnant. But you're like, oh fuck, you like this, right? Or if you're somebody that does puzzles and you're doing something that's really fucking tedious that other people don't like. But you're like, you like do all the Sudokus and all that shit. So you're like, you love this shit. It's like perfect for you. Oy. Something about the diamond vibe. That's very odd. Take what's yours and leave what's not. I the King of Swords. Those of you that like mythology and philosophy. Mythology and philosophy. Those of you, if you like sci-fi energy as well. King of Cups there with the Three of Swords. King of Swords is actually the wise one as well. So some of y'all would do good to listen to the wise person when they tell you who would be like the better option or the better opportunity. Or someone that tells you to prioritize yourself first before you start like prioritizing everybody else. Someone's going to tell you to pull that energy in as well. So you could be exhausting yourself trying to make relationships, partnerships, friendships, or something like that work. But the King of Swords is the voice of reason. That could literally be a Star Wars or a Star Trek. Whatever the fuck you're into. Whatever the fuck you're into. It's like the voice of reason. It's like the voice of reason. That's like giving Yoda vibes. It's giving Spock vibes. It's giving whatever the fuck. Those of you that like mythology, those of you that's read the classics. Oh, there's the Pisces vibe. Hey, the King of Swords there with the star vibes. This could be your favorite musician, actor, writer. Someone that's telling you to prioritize yourself. So this is also like the smartest one in the room. So with regard to how they've lived their life, they've not had any kind of messy vibes here. This is even giving like Lady Gaga vibes. Because you know one of the best lines in one of her songs? I've got 100 million reasons to walk away. But baby, all I need is one good one to stay. Some of y'all need to prioritize your fucking self in your life. And definitely with regard to your relationships or partnerships. Who would be the better choice? Some of you could definitely get noticed because you are standing out. But make sure that you're like standing out for the right reasons here. So the King of Swords would tell you to probably put a few more fucking clothes on. A King of Swords would tell you to act a little more, I don't know, treat yourself with a little more respect. Kind of class up the vibe as well. This is given like 60s and 70s vibe, you know, when they did all the, every kind of artwork or advertising had that kind of star vibe to it. There's the Scorpio vibe. There's the Two of Wands. There's the Eight of Wands. There's the Libra energy. The Tower vibe, the Aries energy, the Queen of Wands, there at the Five of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. Oh, the Page of Wands wanted to come out. There to the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, Lord have mercy. Knight of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, to the Four of Swords. There's like an unexpected blessings energy here. There's an unexpected blessings energy here. The Libra, the Emperor, the Queen of Wands were trying to keep it like stuck or stagnant. But at the end of the day, something didn't quite work. There at that Five of Pentacles. The Page of Wands to the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, wow. The Moon in Leo. Page of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Swords. There to the Seven of Swords. King of Pentacles, Six of Wands, the Chariot vibe. There to the Three of Wands. There to the Sun vibes. My single ones are the happy ones. My single ones are the happy ones. Those of you not in overcomplicated contracts, relationships, partnerships, the Three of Pentacle vibes here. Watch your favorite astrologer as well. There's an interesting trine going on here. But you're the single one. You're the uncomplicated one. I feel like you're the more talented one as well. Some of you realizing that it's okay to be single. So someone's going to turn down a proposal, an option, or an opportunity because they were wise enough to not be overwhelmed by it. But you got three people that kind of lose out on this sort of vibe because it doesn't sort of fit what the hell the expectations were. So, I mean, I don't know if y'all are like planning on like surprise shit. Some of you, if you're buying a diamond, you need to find out what someone's thoughts are when it comes to that. Others of you, don't be surprised if you don't decide to just do your own thing. Hey, this is Lady Gaga vibes. Because she had 100 million reasons to walk away. That's when she signed her residency in Vegas. So you need to be thinking more smarter than letting your heart kind of dictate your decision makings there. I don't know, if you don't know your value or worth, somebody else sure the fuck does. They're counting your blessings for you. There's an unexpected like blessings energy here. It's like it's an oddity. It's an oddity. Probably going to be far more sentimental than anything else. It feels like it's from the 60s or 70s because it's given that, you know what everyone was doing, like the star on the advertising. It's given that kind of vibes. So it's like, what, 60s and 70s? I think it was more 60s, right? Those of you, if you collect like memorabilia, this could be like something along that lines, especially if it's got like 60s or 70s vibes to it. Knight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, there to the Nine of Cups. This is something that's only going to matter to you. So this is, oh, sweet Jesus. For some of you, it's almost like a sentimental thing more than it is anything else. but it like changes up like the way you look at things. Those of you with like super odd superstitions, so let's say you're a collector, or there's whatever the hell your kind of the vibe is with you, whatever the hell is unique. This is kind of like you're going to know that everything is going to be okay. There's like a blessings energy on this, but it's so unique that it isn't going to be for everybody. And not everybody's going to fucking understand it. There's a lot of religion, mythology on this. This is given like sci-fi vibes as well. So, I mean, whatever the fuck you're into, this is kind of like you kind of know everything's okay. I don't feel like you're a religious person, but you have like whatever is sort of gives you guidance that you know. It's like a weird thing. The odder the superstition with you, that's how you know, because it's so distinct. This isn't something that you share with anybody either. So no one really knows what that little odd superstition is of yours. But you've always trusted it. It's kind of as simple if you find a penny on the ground or whatever the fuck. Shit like that, right? So, I don't know. If you're a collector, especially if you like the 60s memorabilia. It's given 60s and 70s vibe. Really given 60s and 70s vibe. Damn, anything else? No, take what's yours, leave what's not. What's going to kind of be an I don't know. We're just going with the flow here. We're just going with the flow here. Anything else? I have 121 vibes. Let's see. Anything else? Anything else with regard to you? Fun vibes. Fun vibes. Some of you trusting your instincts and your intuition. I like the purple vibes with you. Purple rain, purple rain. Oi, Page of Pentacles. Make a wish. Make a wish. Make a wish that's like a tangible wish. So, don't waste it on something that isn't like a possibility. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Aye, the Seven of Cups. There's the Eight of Wands. Ooh. The angels are listening to your prayers. I like this. But don't waste it on something that really isn't like a tangible option or a tangible opportunity. So, don't be wishing on a romance or some shit like that. Make it something that you can actually use. There's the Ace of Wands. There's the Ten of Pentacles. There's the Four of Wands. There's the Queen of Swords. What's with the Queen of Swords? Aye, the Ten of Swords. Aye, with the King of Swords. Aye, well, the King of Swords is watching the Queen of Swords. And there's that Ten of Swords energy. And there's that Two of Wands. Aye, and there's the Virgo vibe. So if someone's watching you, someone's watching them watching you. So, wow. This has a tad bit of ethereal vibes to it. So, damn. The Queen of Swords is kind of giving bitch energy. So this is someone that kind of wanted to control the sort of vibes of the situation here. But then the King of Swords is like, So someone's watching somebody else. And they're kind of watching over you as well. But they're definitely mindful of this Queen of Swords energy. there, that Four of Wands. Ooh, some of y'all, this is like messy shit. So avoid the messy and complicated. Yeah, some of you, don't be wasting that wish on a relationship or partnership. As soon as you realize that most people in relationships or partnerships aren't fucking happy and there's all this sort of shit going on, you're not going to waste that on bringing someone else into your energy until you know that your energy is on point. Seven of Cups, there is like illusion and confusion energy here, so make sure that you're making like really smart fucking choices. Really smart fucking choices here that actually bring about growth and options and opportunities with you. It's sensible vibes. So you dress sensibly, you wear sensible shoes, so make sensible kind of wishes here, you know what I mean? Queen of Swords isn't happy though. Queen of Swords is kind of in their own little vibe here. There's the Two of Swords and there's that Ace of Swords. There's the Wheel of Fortune and there's the World vibes. Yeah, the Queen of Swords is in that Five of Swords energy. So, I don't know. Someone's watching you. They got someone over their shoulder watching them. And then you got the Virgo vibe there. And Virgo's the wild card for everybody. So, Virgo and Aquarius. So, what's your favorite astrologer? Focus on the tangibles. This is like giving the energy. If you're a sensible person, you're not gonna like piss away a great option or a great opportunity by like wanting too much. You're even if you had like the choice, you have choices. You're always gonna, I don't want to say you're gonna choose the sensible option, but some of you, you're gonna choose the sensible option. So you're gonna choose a sensible vehicle. It's given the energy of you're not gonna ask for like a pair of fucking Louboutin shoes if you're not used to wearing Louboutins, because you really have to get used to fucking wearing them. And even the women that are comfortable wearing them tell you how fucking uncomfortable they are. So you're not making decisions based on how shit looks. Some of you, you're not pissing it away on a relationship or partnership because people come and go. And everyone has like choices and options and opportunities here. So some of you, you've been in this, you've had this sort of energy before. This is like you get to go to the store and pick out whatever candy bar you want. And those of you that are able to like make those choices, I feel like you're getting like an option or an opportunity here. It's kind of like the same thing, but make like a sensible choice. Especially if you're a praying person. Or those of you that just have like faith. Those of you that you're different and unique. So even your wishes would be different and unique. I don't know. The Queen of Swords here has the King of Swords. With the Two of Wands and the Virgo vibe. Those of you with the fucking group dynamics, a lot of you, the hierarchy and the group dynamics are fading really fast. That was when Aries was in Neptune. All the emperors and empresses. And now you got like the Hierophant vibes going on here, which is really fucking interesting. Take what's yours, leave what's not. This is however the fuck you philosophize things. You're manifesting, but you manifest from like a sensible perspective. So, the Queen of Swords was there to kind of confuse you. The Queen of Swords is a very envious energy. But the Queen of Swords has the King of Swords watching over them, which changes everything. The Empress, the Star there with the Five of Pentacles. The Aries, the Aquarius, and the Virgo. So, Virgo and Aquarius are wild card vibes. But Virgo and Aquarius, Virgos are faring a little better than everybody else because Virgo's going to go be single for a while. So Virgos aren't getting into relationships or partnerships. Virgos are getting out of messy shit and kind of going to go take a little sabbatical for a while. Because they were definitely dealing with a lot of high maintenance kind of options or opportunities. Make that wish count. I know that's weird, but it is given the vibe. Don't ask for a pair of Louboutins if you've never owned a pair or walked in them. Because it's like, even those that are very comfortable wearing them talk about how fucking uncomfortable they are. So make some sensible choices. Never waste it with regard to a relationship or partnership, because relationships or partnerships are too dynamic. Make sensible choices here. Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune there at the World vibe. It does feel like your angels are listening. Or let go, let God, let go, let the universe. Whatever the hell that kind of philosophy is with you. But the Queen of Swords is definitely someone that you really can't trust. But the Queen of Swords has the King of Swords overlooking them. That's what changes everything up here. Whatever the hell this is, it is far greater than you. It's kind of a religion, philosophy, how you look at things, how you understand things. There is like a blessings, a gift kind of energy here with you. That's always a unique and odd thing. So take what's yours and leave what's not. It's not always what you think. It's a very personal kind of it's kind of how you know, especially those of you with really odd superstitions. The Fool, the Capricorn, High Priestess energy, the Queen of Wands, there at the Magician vibes. However you kind of look at things. So religion, philosophy, those of you, sci-fi energy, whatever the fuck. Take what's yours and leave what's not. And just keep making sensible choices. The Queen of Swords has the King of Swords behind her. There with the Two of Wands, there with the Virgo vibe. So some of you, I don't feel like someone's watching you. I feel like someone's watching someone else. And at the same time, there's like far fucking more to this than you could even imagine. So whatever the fuck your religion or philosophy is, however the hell you look at that. You pulled the Wheel of Fortune energy. Anytime you get the opportunity there, the Wheel of Fortune shows up, you have to be mindful of the Capricorn. So that shouldn't overwhelm you. The fact that you're not overwhelmed is what makes the difference here. So don't be the one that's overwhelmed. And make sensible choices. Make sensible choices here. Oh, damn. What's your favorite astrologer? I feel like the astrology for a lot of you is working out. The Emperor, the Page of Swords, there with the Six of Swords. There with the Judgment by... Oh, the Emperors and the Empresses. I'm telling you, when Aries was in Neptune, a lot of the dynamics really started to switch the fuck up. The Queen of Swords is untrustworthy. But you're getting like the option or the opportunity anyway. But there is that energy of illusion and confusion. That's the Queen of Swords, but the Queen of Swords has the King of Swords and the Virgo vibe there. fuck. I mean, some of you, a bird could come up and sit on your finger, maybe a butterfly or some shit like that. Whatever the hell is kind of like your energy here. And it's so specific to you, and it's, I don't know, take what's yours and leave what's not. But it's not like an overwhelming energy. You'll know. So make sensible choices, especially if you're manifesting. Anything else? Anything else? I kind of like this. Take what's yours, leave what's not. Back to the Seven of Cups. Choices, options, opportunities. Two of Cups. There at the Three of Cups. Choices, options, opportunities. The Two of Swords. The World vibe. The Eight of Pentacles. There at the Wheel of Fortune. Expect the unexpected here, especially with regard to like options or opportunities. You shouldn't be overwhelmed. So I feel like you should be dating, but if dating creates like a weird sort of vibe with you, then don't. Take what's yours and leave what's not here. Some of you are getting out of like the group dynamics to find like your own sort of better options or better opportunities here, and some of you that's going to take an interesting sort of twist on things with you. The Page of Wands to the Leo vibe to the Ten of Wands, there to the Moon vibe. Some of you with like the Leo vibes here, I feel like the Leo is carrying the burden of something there with that Pisces vibe. So some of you look at different options, look at different opportunities, and don't stay like way too stuck or stagnant. That is given like the retrograde vibes as well. Ace of Swords. Avoiding the heartbreak vibes. Keep doing the work. Keep making smart choices. Maybe some of y'all mindful with the Leo energy there. Take your time with something. Those of you maybe with the Leo moon, Leo rising. So you got the Seven of Cups and the Eight of Cups. So just because you have options or opportunities don't really mean fuck. So make smart choices. Ten of Pentacles. There's the Four of Wands. There's the Virgo vibe. Unexpected blessings. But stay optimistic. Make smart choices. King of Swords is the wise one energy. To the Ten of Swords there with the Queen of Swords. Yikes. Something here is rather contradictory, or when it comes to like the vibes of something. The Queen of Swords is watching the King of Swords. Before this, the King of Swords was watching the Queen of Swords. And then you had that Ten of Swords energy. Some of you shit is just so overcomplicated that doesn't really have anything to do with you. Let that energy kind of just dissipate. So watch your favorite astrologer. Tune in and focus on what's important to you. More tangible options, more tangible goals. You're going to be just fine. Ace of Wands, the Eight of Wands to the Page of Pentacles. Things are switching up for you in a unique way, but even you're not going to believe it. It's kind of like... it's not like a miracle vibe here. It's like this is just keep focused, keep making smart choices. Whatever the hell, that sort of Seven of Cups energy, which is like the smoke and mirror vibes. It's all that, a lot of options, a lot of opportunities, but not all of them are going to work. So it's kind of giving the energy of that. Some of you mindful of letting your emotions overwhelm you with regard to decisions as well with that Seven of Cups. So, you know, prioritize, take your time and focus on the tangibles. Maybe not so much when it comes to the Seven of Cups. So make sure that you're prioritizing yourself so that way you're making smart choices. The Seven of Cups there with that Ace of Wands, this is like... you need to kind of remove the toxins kind of vibe here. So take your time. Take your time. Anything else? The King and Queen of Swords there, that's a real fucking weird kind of relationship or partnership. So, I don't know. Some of y'all avoid that. Avoid that. Well, it's so secondary to you anyway. It's a positive and it's a negative. So, whatever the hell that dynamic is weird as fuck. Scorpio, Libra, and the Ace of Pentacles. Those of you mindful of random vibes, those of you mindful of scorpion vibes, if you live somewhere where there's scorpions, is there like an influx of them? Is everything like right for them to be like producing more than what they normally do? Because the Scorpio energy does definitely give the scorpion vibes. But I feel like it's like a nest of scorpions, or however the fuck they kind of do their thing. So, I mean, if that's something you have to contend with, make sure you're kind of like paying extra attention to that. Some of y'all, make sure your ass is wearing sensible shoes as well. So don't be walking around like flip-flops and shit. Make sure you have some proper shoes on your feet. It's either scorpion vibes or like fire ants. Three of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Five of Cups. A lot of relationships not working out, but they're not supposed to. Trust the vibes on something. Some of you have far better options or opportunities coming your way that will far outlast any person that you date, any interpersonal relationship or partnership that you could even think of. So, don't waste your time trying to make that relationship or partnership work when there's far better, more tangible options or opportunities with you. Someone's going to turn down a proposal, and someone's going to show their ass because of the diamond. Or with regard to whatever the fuck that diamond energy is. So, I don't know, if you're buying shit, make sure that you know what the fuck you're kind of getting. Especially if you're buying jewelry. And if you're buying jewelry for somebody, you need to know what their take is on, like, the fake versions. Just so you avoid someone having a little hissy fit here. This shit is androgynous, too. So, you know, take what's yours and leave what the fuck isn't. Nine of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, there to the Nine of Cups. King of Pentacles to the Sun card, to the Queen, or the King of Cups to the Page of Swords. To the Four of Swords. Hey, for fuck's sake, look at that. Oh, I like this. I like this. Take what's yours, leave what the fuck isn't. Focus on tangible dreams or goals. Keep it simple. Some of this shit is way too complex for you to overwhelm yourself anyway, so make smart choices. Those of you buying diamonds, have that conversation. Have that conversation beforehand. Or just assume and get like a regular fucking diamond. So, good luck, God bless, peace, love, and light.